I turned WWE 2K24's universe mode into WWE in 2007. And here we are, the go-home show before WrestleMania 23. This will be the next to last episode of this series, with WrestleMania 23 being the next and the final episode. I want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's been watching these short, just 1 week episodes. For the most part, these episodes have been absolutely wild. In just the last episode, Hornswoggle debuted in the main event of Smackdown. So what do we got for this episode, the go-home show before WrestleMania 23? Up first, you would expect nothing less than a banger for the first match, and that's exactly what we got. Snitsky takes on Edge in a one-on-one match. Following that up, Intercontinental Champion Chris Jericho takes on Johnny Nitro one-on-one. All the matches on Raw this week look like they're one-on-ones. Jeff Hardy and Triple H will go one-on-one. The Hardy Boys and DX have been feuding over the tag titles for the past couple weeks, each team trying to get the upper hand on the other. And in the main event, the WWE Champion will face Carlito in a one-on-one match. All of these matches are rivalry matches except for the first one. So I'm expecting a clean first match, but the rest of them, you know how Universe be sometimes. Edge and Chris Jericho have been battling for the past couple weeks. Snitsky with a jumping, spinning knee strike. Let me find out Snitsky was working. Snitsky rolls through the German suplex lariat. Snitsky gonna hit a fucking springboard moonsault. I told you that the first match was gonna be a banger. Snitsky not done with the high-risk moves. Goes over the top rope, up to the top turnbuckle, waiting for Edge to get to his feet. Diving forearm. Edge hits the rope. Snitsky waits for him, catches a forearm. Now Edge trying to get some offense, but Snitsky still able to reverse. Neckbreaker by Edge. Snitsky again able to reverse and take Edge down. Snitsky already going for a cover, but Edge out at one. Snitsky now looking for a vertical suplex and just lifts the knee into the face. Springboard moonsault again. Lifting Edge to his feet. Right hand turns him around. Edge able to reverse. And now Edge trying to pull off a comeback maneuver here. Face plants him. And now Edge showing some frustrations, choking out Snitsky. Snitsky has been mollywopping this dude all across the ring. Edge with a kick to the gut, looking for the execution into the cover. Has Edge beaten Snitsky, and he'll kick out at 2. And now Edge is thinking he might finish this match with a spear into the cover off the spear. Snitsky able to get a shoulder up. Edge has to be wondering what he has to do here. Snitsky's hit 2 springboard fucking moonsaults in this match and kicked out of the spear. Catches him off the ropes. Snitsky into the cover again. Lifts Edge to his feet. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know what Snitsky's finisher is. Like, this dude could hit the finisher and I would have no idea. Snitsky again into a cover on Edge. Gets a 2 count, but Edge still kicks out. Edge now bloodied, having to use the ropes to pull himself up on the apron. And Snitsky just nails a right hand. And now Snitsky heading to the top turnbuckle again. Edge doesn't even see it coming. Snitsky diving forearm to the outside. Edge with an Irish whip. Finally trying to get some offense in. Spinning heel kick hits nothing. Springboard clothesline to the back of the head. Oh shit, no way. Snitsky's gonna hit his finisher. I have no fucking idea what this move is gonna be. Snitsky lifts him up. Is this just the default moveset? Is he gonna hit a Burning Hammer? Oh shit, shock treatment. Turns out Snitsky is not using the default moveset, and he pins Edge with the shock treatment. Nitro grabs Jericho over the knee with a gutbuster. Nitro now looking for a springboard. Hits the dropkick springboard Snitsky style. Nitro all over the Intercontinental Champion. Lifts him up, stalling brainbuster. And now with Jericho again, reverse DDT. Nitro standing moonsault. Jericho able to slide out of the way. And now Jericho double underhook over the knee with the backbreaker. Jericho lifts Nitro up to the top turnbuckle. And now Jericho standing on the top rope. Hurricane Rana. Jericho now climbs up. Second rope senton. Another senton, but Jericho misses it. Nitro's got to take this opportunity to pin the Intercontinental Champ. Pulls him off a springboard. Lifts him up off the ropes. Nitro into a cover here. And the referee not able to get to 3. Nitro now looking to jump to the outside. Does a little flip, but Jericho does not care. Nitro still able to keep himself in this match, but Jericho slides behind. Nitro now lifts up Jericho. End of heartache on the outside. Jericho throws Nitro right into the stairs. Jericho again, Nitro off the stairs. Jericho no-selling the end of heartache. This has got to be AEW Jericho. into a cover again. Nitro out at 1. Jericho looking for a springboard. Nitro again able to reverse it. Jericho off the ropes. Nitro floats over, catches him, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Nitro now with a cover on Jericho. Jericho gets the shoulder up before 3. And now Nitro grabs the hand of Jericho, flips him up. Uranagi plants him. Standing shooting star press. Johnny Nitro is hell-bent on beating the Intercontinental Champion in this match. Just 1 week before WrestleMania. Jericho, though, the crafty veteran with the drop kick. Another drop kick. Jericho back to his feet. Into the cover. Was that flurry enough to put away Johnny Nitro? And he'll kick out at 2. Jericho now stalking his opponent. And just a straight slap to the face. Adding insult on, dropping the elbow. Nitro having to pull himself up outside the ring. Both men head right back to the outside. Chris Jericho lifts up Nitro looking for a powerbomb. Well scouted by the challenger with a heel kick. Nitro slides behind. Hammerlock. Northern Lights suplex. Follows through. Vertical suplex. Johnny Nitro is cooking right now. He has to get the champion back in the ring. Taking a minute to show off. Jericho back to his feet. Jericho in the ring, and Nitro catches him immediately with a clothesline. Nitro thinks he might have the Intercontinental Champion. Hooks the leg into a cover, and Jericho out before 3 once again. Nitro not wasting any opportunity. Looking for the flipping neck breaker. Jericho still back to 1 knee. No selling finishing moves. Nitro into a cover anyway. Doesn't care about the no sell. Jericho still out at 2. Pulling himself up on the ropes. Elbow to the face. Chris Jericho runs in with a clothesline. And just like that, Jericho is right back on the offensive. Jericho with an Irish whip. Nitro right in the corner. Chris Jericho lifts him up for a scoop slam. And now Jericho again to that second rope. Sizing up his challenger from the second rope with a missile drop kick. Jericho now on the outside. Looking for that powerbomb again. And this time he hits it on the floor. And Jericho looking for that signature triple powerbomb combination on the outside. And Johnny Nitro now locked in the Lion Tamer on the floor. Tapping out, but there's nowhere he can go. And Jericho just going to smugly head back into the ring. Johnny Nitro stirring, though, at a 7 count. Jericho still showing off. Nitro beats the count at 8. Catches Jericho, but a forearm. Nitro now chopping down the Intercontinental Champion with these elbow strikes. Jericho turns around, gets his leg swept. Spinning leg drop. And now Nitro up to the turnbuckle. Split leg corkscrew. Into the cover to beat the Intercontinental Champion, but Jericho again kicks out. Not going to waste any time. Jericho back on his feet, puts him in the corner. Jericho slides behind, looking for a reverse DDT. Jericho stalking his opponent again, swipes the legs. Nitro trying to fight off the walls of Jericho, but he steps through. Nitro has nowhere to go, and Chris Jericho able to defeat Johnny Nitro with the walls. Takes out Jericho. It looks like it'll be Jericho versus Edge for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. And Edge is not finished off the dome with the title. Big talk for a guy who just got fucking mollywopped by Gene Snitsky. Waiting for Jeff Hardy, who comes up from behind. And Jeff Hardy now not even going to wait for the bell to ring. And the referee going to have to try to separate him here. Jeff Hardy is all over Triple H. Triple H having to slide out of the ring. Jeff Hardy coming in with an assault from behind. And now Jeff over the top rope with a trust fall. Now somehow Triple H back on his feet, takes him off the apron. Triple H does not care about all your little flippy moves, son. You trying to get some heat in this match or what? Hardy right back on the offensive. Lifts the game to his feet. Now Jeff looking for a suplex against the barricade. Jeff Irish whip, but Triple H reverses. Triple H now lifting up Jeff Hardy. Possible suplex of his own on the floor. Jeff right back to his feet. Neither man willing to sell each other's moves here. It's time to break kayfabe in this one, brother. Jeff Hardy now snaps suplex again. Triple H said, I do not care about your suplex. Here's one of your own. Both men just trading moves in this match. Who can finally get the upper hand? Jeff Hardy to his feet. Triple H with an Irish whip. Catches him with a high knee to the face. Again, lifting Jeff Hardy to his feet. Irish whip by the game again. This time he catches Hardy. Jeff able to fight his way free. And Jeff now just throwing wild right hands, a code breaker. Triple H trying to pull himself up in the corner, able to bait Hardy, knee to the gut, and now just grinding Jeff's face across the top rope. Another Irish whip, and Jeff spills out to the floor. I'm not even sure if this is a match or not. Like, I don't even know what the rules are. The ref's not counting anything. They're not going for pinfalls, so, like, I think this might just be a brawl. Triple H again pulling Jeff Hardy up by his hair. Triple H insistent to carry this non-match into the ring. Something you don't see often here. Triple H up to the top turnbuckle. Diving knee drop. Jeff moves. Lifts Triple H up. Jeff Hardy with a twist of fate. And now Jeff going to drag Triple H to position him. Maybe for a Swanton Bomb. And Jeff Hardy said, I don't need no stinking Swanton Bomb. Triple H able to reverse again. Possible mistake by Hardy for not going for the Swanton there. Triple H now vertical suplex again. And now sizing Hardy up for the knee drop. All right, okay, well, there you go. Well, there you go, Jeff Hardy and Triple H. A no contest after Jeff assaults Triple H and loses to a knee drop. Right. On to our main event, which hopefully doesn't end in a knee drop. The WWE Champion, Chris Masters, goes one-on-one with Carlito. Masters with a double underhook suplex already, trying to bridge. Carlito's shoulders were obviously not down, but we're just going to ignore that. Masters goes right for the heat into a heel hook, trying to take out the legs of Carlito. Again, going to lock in that submission. Interesting strategy by the WWE Champion to bore the audience completely to death. Now Masters grabs him. Headlock toss. I don't even know what that is. Carlito slides out of the ring. Masters coming in full head of steam, but Carlito catches him. And now Carlito spinebuster on the floor. The masterpiece back to his feet. Irish whip reversal into the barricade, shoulder first. And now Carlito gonna make Chris Masters break the count into a bulldog. Carlito is all over the WWE Champion right now. And Carlito takes his turn to take out the legs. Carlito kick to the gut, overhand chop. The masterpiece is in trouble here. Carlito springboard moonsault. Carlito taking some notes from Gene Snitsky here, but not able to pick up the pinfall yet on the champion. The masterpiece back to his feet. Carlito with a face buster into the cover. A 2 count, but the masterpiece gets his shoulder up. Carlito, a springboard again, another moonsault. And Carlito's going to slide out of the ring and look for a weapon. I don't recall this being a no disqualification match, but I guess it is. Carlito into a head scissor, backstabber into the cover. This would be huge if he could pin the WWE Champion. Masters able to get a shoulder up still, though. You got to wonder how. That tilt-a-whirl head scissor backstabber was fucking awesome. Carlito now pumping up the crowd, looking to dive up, step up over the top rope. Carlito slides back in the ring to get that sledgehammer. Comes back out. Masters back to his feet. Catches a neck breaker, though. And the WWE Champion not really able to mount any offense here. It's been all Carlito so far in this match. Carlito now tries to take him into the stairs. Gets blocked. Spinning neck breaker. Carlito knows he has to get the champion back in the ring. A pinfall over the champion would be huge just 1 week before WrestleMania. You got to think John Cena would love that. Lifting to his feet again, Carlito goes for a leg sweep, sensing he may be closing in on pinning the champion. Carlito from behind with another backstabber into the cover, hooks the leg, and just before 3, Chris Masters springboard again. This game is loving the springboards right now, and Masters now able to reverse Carlito. Carlito still able to fight himself free. Some elbows to the gut, stuns the champion on the ropes, and Carlito now with the baseball bat, but immediately says he doesn't even need it. One has to wonder why you would even go out there and pick it up in the first place. Carlito now off the ropes. Masters catches him with a forearm. Not able to hit the dive this time. Masters to the top over Carlito. Moves back in. Picks him up. Chris Masters gorilla press drops Carlito. And now the champion with the leg hooked into the cover. Carlito still able to kick out. Wasting no time, though. The WWE Champion from behind locks in the Master Lock. The move that defeated John Cena just a couple weeks ago. Enthralling Carlito all around. Try to make an example out of Carlito. Irish whip. Ducks the clothesline off the ropes. And spins Carlito out with the clothesline. And now Masters Gonna follow his mentor, Gene Snitsky. Heads up to the top rope. Carlito has no idea, jumping. I don't know, man. Overhand hit. He just jumping hit him off the top rope. And now grabbing Carlito's signature sledgehammer. Masters into the cover, forearm across the face, and Carlito somehow still stays in the match. Maybe not for long as Masters lifts him up again. Goes for the master lock. Well scouted by Carlito late in this match. Carlito now snap DDT, and the champion is bloodied as Carlito goes for his signature sledgehammer. I know you guys remember when you were a kid, Carlito would always grab the sledgehammer and hit people with it. And Carlito now thinks he might have done enough damage to pin the WWE champion, and Masters able to escape again. Carlito gonna try one more time with the backstabber into the cover to humiliate the champion. Carlito pins him 1 week before WrestleMania. I gotta tell you, coming into the episode, I did not expect Carlito to be in the WWE title hunt, but here we are just 1 week away, and he scores a victory over Chris Masters. All right, and now we switch gears and heading over to ECW. So first off, we have an Extreme Rules tag team match. CM Punk and Viscera. I told myself in the last episode that I would stop calling this dude by the name that it says there on the screen, so we are going to call him Viscera. We'll take on Bobby Lashley, who is currently scheduled to main event WrestleMania against King Booker, and he will tag with the Boogeyman. And let's just take a second to look at the Boogeyman here. This man has Cocoa Puffs around his neck on a necklace. He has a Slim Jim in his hand that is completely blocking out Bobby Lashley's face. And he has a Flavor Flav style 1960s alarm clock with his own face on it. Next up, an Extreme Rules match. Sabu goes one-on-one with The Big Show. And in the main event, Tommy Dreamer goes one-on-one with ECW champion RVD. This is a non-title matchup. All right, so let's hop into this tag team match here. Boogeyman tries to throw Punk to the outside, only able to get him on the apron. Punk able to stay in, and Lashley able to stay on the ropes. Now Viscera and Boogeyman trading blows, and Viscera just shoves everybody away. Viscera takes Lashley to the ropes. Punk with a springboard moonsault Snitsky style. Punk now lifts up Lashley with a side slam backbreaker. Viscera lifts up the Boogeyman and just drops him with a choke bomb. Viscera under the ring pulls out a fucking ladder. Now what the hell are you going to do with that thing, son? There ain't no way in hell you're climbing up that thing. You better slam somebody on it. Boogeyman able to reverse. The punch just bounces off the thick skin, we'll say, of Viscera into a suplex. I'm not even going to lie and pretend like ECW hasn't been my favorite brand in this whole universe mode. Like, this is actually insane. Lashley sliding a table in the ring. Punk has no idea. Now the all-time great tag team of Punk and Viscera able to get right back on the offense. Punk looks for a sledgehammer. Viscera with a fall-away slam. Viscera now lifts up the table. Can the AI figure out what to do? And he can't. We've only been making wrestling games since fucking, what, 1990 goddamn 6, and we can't figure out how a fucking table works? There's a goddamn table spot every week on every wrestling show. Viscera into a cover looking to put this match away. You got to think Vince McMahon is telling the referee on some kind of earpiece, count the 3 as fast as you can, man. What the fuck is going on in this ring right now? Punk now lifts up the Boogeyman backdrop and his head hits the ladder. Maybe that'll knock some sense into this goofy motherfucker. Lashley, though, able to drop Viscera, dodges Punk. Lashley showing why he's the #1 contender. A stalling vertical suplex, and Viscera is just not interested in helping CM Punk here. And now Viscera turns his attention to Lashley, sticks his ass cheek in his face. Now Lashley trying to get CM Punk lifted up for the Dominator. Broken up, but he still gets him above. Gonna drop him face first on the ropes. And now Viscera and Lashley turn their attention to each other. Sit out choke bomb. And Boogeyman from behind now punches him in the face, enough to drop him. Only a 1 count though. Irish whip, Viscera off the ropes, and a clothesline by the Boogeyman. Punk turns his attention right to him though with a backbreaker. Viscera and Punk both at the same time gonna hit their finishers. Viscera lifts him up, Samoan drop. Lashley not falling for the GTS though, and Bobby Lashley feeling himself here, but Punk from behind. Punk lifts up Lashley, snap suplex. Viscera now slides under the ring looking for another weapon. Grabs the chair, but Boogeyman is there to knock it away. I'm not going to lie, I wanted to see Viscera climb the ladder in this match. Punk with a suicide dive hits nothing. And now the Boogeyman can take control of CM Punk with a clothesline. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, Lashley drops Viscera. Viscera right back to his feet, though, throws Lashley off the stairs. CM Punk still not over to overcome the Boogeyman, as Viscera heads out of the ring with the sledgehammer, trying to help out his partner. And now Punk with a step-up enziguri will drop Bobby Lashley. Punk now under the ring, grabs a trash can. Lashley comes charging in, takes it right to the face. Boogeyman fighting off Viscera. Viscera catches him, though, with a clothesline. I remember early on in this series, Punk and Bobby Lashley were having some matches together. Funny how things come full circle, huh? And now Punk, with Bobby Lashley, just as I say that, locks in the Anaconda Vice on the floor. Lashley able to fight himself free. Viscera with the Boogeyman lifts him up. Boogeyman slides out the back. Dominator by Bobby Lashley on CM Punk. Viscera turns his attention to Lashley, and Viscera just throws him right off the stairs, picks up the chair, bonks the Boogeyman. I'm starting to get some respect for Viscera now. It looks like he's trying to knock some sense into the Boogeyman. If anybody in this match successfully uses that table, I will personally book them in the main event of WrestleMania. Screw Bobby Lashley and whatever. I will book them there myself if they are able to finally use this table. Bobby Lashley snaps suplex, takes out Punk, but he's spent. No more energy. Punk putting the Boogeyman back in the ring. Lashley off the stairs. CM Punk able to pull out another steel chair from out from under the ring. Boogeyman, though, catches Viscera. Boogeyman slam. Turns around CM Punk. Hurricane Rana. Lashley back in the ring. Punk looking for the GTS maybe, but Lashley scouts it. Viscera now outside the ring, just lifting up the steel stairs. Lashley with a vertical suplex. Stairs into the ring. Table out of the ring. I guess you guys really don't want the main event. Lashley with a spear, but Punk is right there to break it up. Punk turns his attention to the Boogeyman. CM Punk hammerlock DDT. Lashley now picking up the steel stairs, but Punk catches him from behind. Uranagi Anaconda Vice. Viscera going to take out the Boogeyman. And there you have it, CM Punk and Viscera able to pick up the victory over the main event player and Royal Rumble winner, Bobby Lashley. At this point in the series, the ECW brand just feels like Dragon Ball GT or something. Like, this shit isn't even in canon. Shit's just happening on this show. There's like no continuity at all. Oh man, shit is just happening for real. And speaking of shit just happening, now we've got an Extreme Rules match between Sabu and the Big Show. I haven't pointed it out all series because I didn't want to do my man Big Show so dirty, but this render right here, my guy, he was looking rough around this time. He was looking rough for sure. Sabu able to roll out of the way, catches Big Show, stunned on his feet. Sabu with the combination. Big Show just shoves him away, and now Big Show just tosses Sabu, picks him up by one hand and throws him across the ring. Overhand chop. Sabu able to reverse again, but Big Show just shoves him away. Big Show already heading out of the ring, and Big Show going to introduce the trash can to the match. Sabu takes it right to the face. Big Show lifts up the challenger, going to toss Sabu into the turnbuckle, but he reverses. Show goes right into the barricade. Big Show now heading over the top rope. Sabu just glances him, and Big Show going to make him pay for that overhand chop. Sabu now again trying the strike combination, drops him with a DDT. And now Sabu saying, I need to do more damage, looking for a weapon. Sabu with the sledgehammer, misses the first shot, connects with the second one. Big Show wisely sliding out of the ring. You got to wonder how somebody who's 7 foot whatever, 500 pounds, just slides out of the ring instantly. Big Show back in the ring with a table. Sabu there to meet him. Off the ropes. Sabu going to have to use his agility here to outsmart Big Show. Drop kick, not able to drop him. Sabu with a DDT into the cover on the Big Show after the DDT. Only able to get a 2 count. Sabu not wasting any time. Goes right to the top turnbuckle with a leg drop. Another cover. Does he have the pin? Big Show again at 2. And Sabu really has to be wondering now what he has to do. Big Show with a military roll out of the way. Sabu DDT on the closed legs of the table. I mean, if the AI can't set up a table and use a move, I guess that's the next best thing, right? Sabu gonna try again with the sledgehammer, just bludgeoning the Big Show with it. Big Show back to his feet, though. Catches him with a right hand. Lifts him up, drops him down. Big Show seems to be fascinated with this trash can as he just tosses it at Sabu. Show again. Irish whip. Catches him, body drop on the closed table. Big Show now gonna head outside the ring. Sabu is halfway across the ring to his feet. Big Show diving axe handle. Not finished yet. Big Show with a knockout punch into the cover, and that's only a 2 count. It's not really a knockout punch if you can't get a pinfall on it, right? Like it doesn't even knock him out. It's just a regular punch at that point. Big Show having to crawl to the turnbuckle. You don't see the big man have to use that to pull himself to his feet. Sabu now with the trash can, bonks it off the big bald head of Show. Sabu now just going to individually pick up every weapon and hit this dude with it. Big Show scrambles to his feet, no-selling the sledgehammer and the trash can, off the ropes, big boot. And now it's Big Show's turn with the sledgehammer. Takes it right to Sabu, and Sabu is just cringing on the floor. Show is wearing him out with this sledgehammer. This is still happening. He is still hitting him. Okay, he's not hitting him anymore. Oh, all right. I'm going to be honest, man. I think he's dead. This is like when you kill a fly and you still smash it while it's on the floor. All right, he threw the sledgehammer down. That has to be the end of the match. There's no way you get up from 18 million sledgehammer shots, and Sabu still able to kick out. Big Show again with the sledgehammer, right back on the attack. If those ribs weren't taped up before, they're sure going to be after this match. Sabu somehow able to slide out of the ring onto his feet. Big Show slings the sledgehammer but misses. And now Sabu grabs a ladder from under the ring, and Show is right there to take it away from him. Jawbreaker by Sabu. Somehow he's still alive after getting hit 18 million times with a sledgehammer. You know, I'm starting to wonder if this pro wrestling stuff is actually real or not. Uh-oh. Did the game freeze? Everything stopped moving. I think the game is frozen. All right, so slight technical difficulties. It looks like the WCW DLC just got released while I'm recording this, because when I started the game back up, there was an update. So I'm assuming the DLC launching in the middle of that match maybe glitched the match out and froze it. I don't know, man. Sabu won the match after getting hit 70 million times with a sledgehammer. And that moves us into our main event for this episode of ECW. Tommy Dreamer goes one-on-one with the champion, RVD. Non-title matchup. Main event of ECW underway. You gotta love how every other match on ECW... Oh, Rob Van Dam got shit on his face. Rob Van Dam's got shit on his face. We have to go manually fix that. Somebody in the comments tell me when PNG file types were invented, because it's crazy that we're in 2024 and this billion-dollar company just can't seem to figure out how they work. All right, so I'm here in the Superstar editors to fix Rob Van Dam because he has shit on his face. Unfortunately, I cannot change his face paint. And if I go into the clothing, of course, there's nothing there because it's not clothing, it's face paint. So, you know, for the final 2 episodes of this series, RVD's just going to have some shit on his face. If you were wondering what the next universe mode is going to be, this is kind of an Easter egg, I guess. I mean, if you can figure out what this is from, you can figure out what the next universe mode is going to be. All right, and here we are again. Main event of ECW. Dreamer gets Rob in the corner. Diving clothesline. RVD rocking the sweet new face tats. Van Dam quickly to his feet, hits a drop kick. Immediately goes for the cover. No respect for Tommy Dreamer. Van Dam now standing moonsault connects. Lifts Dreamer to his feet. Snap vertical suplex. Van Dam lifting up Dreamer again. Not going to let him get any breath here with a body slam. Van Dam quickly now up to the top rope. Diving elbow drop. Into the cover again on Dreamer. Picks up a 2 count. Dreamer now able to reverse with a dragon screw. RVD goes to the outside. Dreamer follows him. Locks in a sleeper. Van Dam tries a kick. Dreamer reverses it. Gets him up on the top turnbuckle and just slugs him with the right hand. Tommy Dreamer now looking to put away the ECW champion over the shoulders. Van Dam, though, able to reverse into a Hurricane Rana. RVD showing his support for LAX with the new face tats. RVD, a big Supermex fan. Dreamer into the corner, shoulder thrust, handstand. RVD pulling out all the classics. Van Dam off the ropes, coast to coast. Van Dam again, springboard moonsault into the cover, but Dreamer out at a 1 count. Van Dam again with another springboard moonsault. Dreamer is forced to go outside on the apron to get himself to his feet. Van Dam gonna follow him out there. And now RVD DDT on the apron. If you're unaware, that is the hardest part of the ring. Rolling Thunder on the floor. RVD has been all over Tommy Dreamer. Just as I say that, Dreamer shoves him away. Dreamer now off the stairs. Van Dam, though, not going to get counted out here. Dreamer catches him. Emerald Flosion into the cover on Van Dam, who kicks out at 2. When I tell you Tommy Dreamer has been the GOAT of this whole series, I am not lying. Now Dreamer again, going to look for it, and he hits it. Death Valley Driver into the cover on Van Dam again, who kicks out. Dreamer lifts up Van Dam again. Needs to keep striking while the moment's hot, but Van Dam able to fight for some separation. Drops him with a clothesline into the cover. Not even a 1 count, but Dreamer stuck in the corner. Van Dam charges in with a drop kick. Dreamer still trying to get back to his feet. Van Dam heads outside the ring up to the top turnbuckle, looking for the 5-star frog splash into the cover on Tommy Dreamer. And Dreamer kicks out of the frog splash. Van Dam showing his frustration here. Van Dam looking for a springboard moonsault again. Dreamer slides out of the way. Irish whip. Catches Van Dam. Sit out spine buster. Van Dam back to his feet. Dreamer catches him. Van Dam, though, wrenches the arm. Takes him down at the shoulder. Van Dam off the ropes. Rolling Thunder into the knees. Tommy Dreamer looking for the upset. Emerald Flosion into the cover. Van Dam out at 2 again. And Dreamer says he's not finished. Waiting for Van Dam. DDT. And Dreamer now crawls into the cover. One arm across Van Dam to pin the champion. Van Dam again kicks out. Dreamer again lifting Rob to his feet. Has to be wondering what it takes to finish off RVD. From the corner, running Bulldog. Again, Dreamer into the cover. And again, Rob Van Dam kicks out. Dreamer's wondering why we call him No Job Rob, but he's figuring it out. This man leveled up with a Cody Rhodes style fucking face tattoo. Dreamer now gonna pull a page out of RVD's book. Up to the top, diving axe handle, but Van Dam catches him. Dreamer, though, right back on the attack. Spinebuster. Van Dam left reeling to the outside. Remember, this is not an Extreme Rules match. Van Dam with a monkey flip into the stairs. Dreamer able to get back on the attack. Stalking Van Dam. Another DDT. Van Dam dropped right on top of his head into the cover. Dreamer pins the ECW champion. No one in this whole universe mode has had a story better than Tommy Dreamer, working his way up to finally pinning the ECW champion just 1 week before WrestleMania. And that brings us into the final show before WrestleMania. I know I keep saying that, but this is actually the last one. Up first on SmackDown after getting assaulted last week, where Hornswoggle made his debut after SmackDown. He will go one-on-one with Brian Kendrick. For the Cruiserweight Championship, Rey Mysterio takes on champion Jamie Noble. The Undertaker goes one-on-one with Mr. Kennedy. And just mere days before they meet in the main event, Bobby Lashley and King Booker will go one-on-one in a non-title matchup. Referee rings the bell. Hornswoggle and Brian Kendrick. And Hornswoggle starting out with a Hurricane, hits the back fist, gets Brian Kendrick in the corner, dropping him in the corner. Hornswoggle now with an all-out attack, choking Brian Kendrick in the corner. Hornswoggle heads out of the ring, goes up to the top rope, going for a Macho Man elbow drop. 2 moves into the match. Hornswoggle gets a 2 count off the Macho Man elbow. Kendrick quickly back to his feet, meets him with a forearm. Brian Kendrick sizing up his opponent over the top rope. Hornswoggle gets completely wiped out. Kendrick now throws Swoggle off the stairs. Hornswoggle now slides into the ring at a 7 count. 8 count now. Brian Kendrick has to get in the ring, and he does. Catches Hornswoggle, brings him over to the ropes. Brian Kendrick, Snapmare takeover, hits the ropes, springboard drop kick. I don't think I've ever seen that move in this game. That was kind of cool. Up to the top rope now. Kendrick diving foot stomp. The AI tracking on that was absolutely insane. Super kick takes him down. Brian Kendrick looking for a standing moonsault, and it connects. Kendrick with Hornswoggle over his head, looking to snake eyes in the corner. It's not very often Brian Kendrick is the bigger competitor in the match. And now Kendrick over the top leg drop guillotine. Kendrick now looking for a top rope springboard. Everybody taking a page out of Snitsky's book this week. And that was almost a 3 count. Hornswoggle still able to get the shoulder up. Escape the ring, but Kendrick is sizing him up. Gonna maybe shoulder tackle him, but Hornswoggle ducks it. And Hornswoggle jumping knee strike goes right into a jawbreaker. Kendrick step behind German suplex. Hornswoggle is really out here working tonight. Into the cover. Only a 2 count on one half of the tag champions. Getting stomped out by Hornswoggle has to be like my top 3 greatest fears. Kendrick back to his feet. Swoggle able to get him in the corner, though. Lifts him up. Kendrick able to slide behind. Irish whip, heel kick. Swoggle still on his feet. Brian Kendrick having to roll out of the ring. Hornswoggle meets him there. Couple strikes. Hornswoggle is really throwing them bitches. Hornswoggle knows he can't win this match on the outside. If he wants to pin one half of the tag champs, he's going to have to do it in the ring. Just as I say that, rolls him over, forearm across the face, but only a 1 count. Hornswoggle now, arm wrench, takes down Kendrick with the kick, falling headbutt. Hornswoggle again into the cover. A 2 count again on Brian Kendrick. Kendrick fighting to the corner again. Hornswoggle has his opponent where he wants him. Hornswoggle charging in, diving knee strike, but Kendrick reverses. And now Kendrick with the kick combination, jumping tornado DDT. Hornswoggle slides out of the ring, but Kendrick over the top. Hornswoggle baits him, and he hits nothing. Kendrick back in the ring. Hornswoggle right there to meet him. Series of headbutts. Hornswoggle Shibata lifting Brian Kendrick to his feet again, trying to finish him off. Catches him. What is happening? This game's about to give me a headache. Kendrick quickly to his feet, takes down Hornswoggle. And now Kendrick has pressed RT and Y at the same time, trying to get his comeback maneuver. Lifts Hornswoggle back to his feet. Super kick drops him. Kendrick into the cover off the super kick, and that will do it. Brian Kendrick with the victory. And here we go. Referee rings the bell. Cruiserweight title on the line. Rey Mysterio starting off with a code red into the cover immediately to steal the title, but Jamie Noble kicks out. Mysterio immediately trying to take the Cruiserweight title away. Now he holds Jamie Noble's hand as they walk romantically over to the ropes. Noble with the acid wash jean shorts. There's no wonder why this man was a champion. Rey Mysterio now going for the guillotine leg drop right over that bottom rope. And Rey Mysterio just continues the assault. He has been all over Jamie Noble. Mysterio again looking for a leg drop. Drops it low. Springboard crossbody, but Noble slides out of the way. And now Noble with a chance to finally get some offense in. Snap suplex. And now Noble going to work on the legs of Mysterio. Going to try to slow him down in this match a little bit. Jamie Noble again working on the legs of Mysterio. Wraps him up. A submission hold you usually don't see in the cruiserweight matches, but Mysterio able to fight his way out. Catches Noble, kick to the gut. And again, going to take him over to the ropes. Off the ropes, arm drag. Mysterio tries a kick. Noble slides out of the way. 3 elbows right to the face. Stuns the Cruiserweight champion into the DDT. Rey Mysterio into the cover again, but only a 1 count. Outside the ring, Noble catches him with a backdrop. Jamie Noble lifting up Mysterio. Inverted suplex. And Mysterio goes crashing onto the floor. Noble wisely getting his opponent back in the ring after hitting some offense. It's been all Mysterio so far as Noble takes the turnbuckle off. Mysterio there to meet him up on the shoulders. Onto the ropes. Mysterio looking for the 619. Jamie Noble catches him. A great reversal by the Cruiserweight champion to not get hit. Northern Lights suplex into a bridge. Mysterio out at 2. Now Jamie Noble again twists up the legs. Going to look for that submission hold again on Mysterio. Jamie Noble grabs Mysterio. Irish whip. Ref is fixing the turnbuckle. Mysterio foot stomp. Noble able to take this chance, but Mysterio again punch to the gut. Gets Jamie Noble, step up, head scissor takeover. Mysterio heads to the outside, climbs the ropes. Mysterio looking to put this away with a frog splash. into the cover for the Cruiserweight title off the Frog Splash, and Mysterio wins. New Cruiserweight champion in almost record time. Rey Mysterio able to pick up the victory, and he will head into WrestleMania with a championship around his waist. Mr. Kennedy trying to throw strikes with the dead man, and Undertaker with a punch to the gut stuns him right to the face. Taker now rakes the back. Mr. Kennedy now still trying to slug it out with the dead man, and he drops him with a right hand. Kennedy lifts up Undertaker, who sweeps the legs from under him. Leg drop. Undertaker lifting up Kennedy, who sweeps the legs out from under him. Kennedy trying to get Undertaker to his feet, catches a jawbreaker, catches the big boot. Mr. Kennedy doing all he can to hold his own here. Taker splitting the legs and stomping the abdomen. Taker with the clear size advantage in this match. Kennedy now over the ropes. Taker with a right hand and another one, but Kennedy able to sidestep, get back in the ring. Taker catches him. Taker catches him, Irish whip, and plants him. Taker moves in, kick to the gut. The Undertaker already looking for the last ride in this match, and he hits it, and he is not finished. Waiting for Kennedy to get to his feet, but he reverses, able to fight his way out of the tombstone. Mr. Kennedy, Green Bay plunge. Kennedy no-sells the last ride into the Green Bay plunge, into the cover, but only a 2 count. Taker right back to his feet. Both of these men seemingly taking no damage from any move. Taker with a DDT drops Kennedy right on his head. And now Taker into the cover on Kennedy, and he will kick out just before 3. Kennedy, though, stumbles back to his feet, drops the Undertaker, series of clotheslines. Off the ropes now, diving clothesline. Mr. Kennedy with a real opportunity in this match to beat the Undertaker right before WrestleMania. Taker, though, throwing those rights and lefts. Taker lifts up Kennedy again, going for the choke slam. Undertaker lifts him up, choke slam. Can Kennedy withstand a last ride and a choke slam? And he does. Taker's going to have to resort to the tombstone as he hits a DDT. Kennedy still with some fight in him, able to get himself up on the ropes. Sideswipes Taker to the outside. And now Kennedy going to show off a little bit. Taker right back in the ring. Going to make him pay for showing off. But Kennedy reverses into the facebuster, catches Undertaker, who gets a shoulder up at 2. You got to give credit to Mr. Kennedy. He is pulling out all the stops to try to beat the dead man here. Kennedy rakes the forearm across the face, and Taker out before 1. Kennedy goes for the Irish whip. Taker reverses. Mr. Kennedy on the outside. Undertaker with a right hand, but Kennedy reverses again. Taker moves in. Kennedy catches him. Irish whip off the ropes into a backdrop, lifting the Undertaker to his feet. Mr. Kennedy's giving the Undertaker all he can handle, but Taker now. Kennedy up on the shoulder. Tombstone pile driver. Taker into the cover, but Kennedy gets a rope break. A lucky break there as Kennedy's feet were under the ropes. Okay, I guess the rope break thing is just on the screen now, so we'll just avoid that. This is a game that just released a patch about an hour ago, by the way. And Undertaker wins. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I'm going to be honest with you. The lights go out, though. All we see is the big rope break text. And Umaga is in the ring. Umaga grabs the Undertaker, lifts him up for a choke slam. So it looks like the Undertaker's match for the streak will be against Umaga. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there ever was an Undertaker versus Umaga match. Even on like SmackDown or something. I don't ever think they faced each other. I could be wrong, though. Anyways, let's head into our main event. This same match will main event WrestleMania 23, but it will be for the World Heavyweight title. Here on SmackDown, it is a normal one-on-one match. Booker trying to isolate Lashley early in the corner, clothesline back elbow. Booker again trying to cut off the ring from Bobby Lashley. He knows what a dangerous competitor he is. Booker springboard out of the corner. Not enough range to hit Bobby Lashley with it. And Lashley will take control of this match. Lifts Booker to his feet and just tosses him. Bobby Lashley, Irish whip. Booker off the ropes, back elbow. Lashley again lifting up Booker and just tosses him. Lashley definitely has the strength advantage in this match. Over the head, military press into the power slam. Into the cover on the World Heavyweight Champion. Only a 1 count. Booker quickly to his feet. Catches Lashley with a kick. Booker lifts up Lashley, straight knee to the face. Booker lifts the champion or the challenger, I should say, to his feet, over the ropes. Booker T trying to take Lashley outside to the floor. A drop kick drops him to the floor. Booker again with Lashley up on his feet, throwing the challenger around into the barricade now. Booker T looking for the bookend on the barricade. Lashley scrambles quickly to his feet. Shoulder tackle takes down the world champion. Referee up to a 6 count. Booker goes to slide in the ring. Lashley in pursuit of the champion. Lifts up Booker. And Lashley now showing off the strength. Holding King Booker up in the air for the vertical suplex. Lashley lifting the world champion. Takes him over into the corner. Lashley picks him up. Scoop slam up to the second rope. You don't see Bobby Lashley climb the ropes often. Booker in no man's land gets hit with a diving spear. Lashley into the cover, and Booker somehow kicks out of the diving spear. Booker out of the ring. Lashley over the top rope, wiping out the world champion, and Lashley working to get him back in the ring after that big move, pinning the champion just weeks before WrestleMania as he goes riding into the stairs. Booker will wait for Lashley to get in the ring and catch him with a bookend immediately into the cover on the challenger. Booker T gets a 2 count. Booker T sizing up his competitor in the corner. Lashley doesn't even see it coming. Now Booker T heads out of the ring up to the top turnbuckle, looking for the Houston hangover, and it misses. Not quite enough range. German suplex. Lashley into the cover on the world champion after the big mistake, and Booker gets his foot on the rope. Lashley lifts up the champion, going for the Dominator over his shoulders. Lashley into the cover on the world heavyweight champion, and Booker again gets the shoulder up, and Lashley showing the frustration. He's got to remember, he's got to beat Booker in this match, and another over the top again. He basically has to beat Booker twice in 48 hours. Booker still scrambling to his feet. The big dive by Lashley. From behind, Lashley with a backdrop on the floor. Referee up to a 6 count. Booker tries to put him into the stairs. Lashley not there for it. Referee up to a 7 count, and Lashley will break the count this time. Booker slides in at 8 from behind. Again, cutting off the ring, putting the challenger into the corner. Booker T diving bulldog into the pinfall again. Referee in position. Lashley out at 2. Booker T heading out of the ring again. Maybe another Houston hangover. This time it connects. Lashley has been wiped out by the Houston hangover. Booker into the cover. Lashley kicks out. Booker T maybe setting up for a scissor kick here. Kick to the gut. Off the ropes. Scissor kick connects. Booker into the cover again on the challenger, and Lashley again kicks out. And this time Bobby Lashley slides to the outside. If I was King Booker, I would take a count out here. You don't want to waste all your energy on this guy just to face him again in 2 days. Booker goes for an elbow drop. Lashley sidesteps. Clothesline. Booker sidesteps. And King Booker again sizing up his challenger. Kick to the gut. Off the ropes. Scissor kick connects. World Heavyweight Champion into the cover. And King Booker has pinned his main event challenger just days before WrestleMania. And Booker T leaving the ring battered and bloodied here as he is defeating Bobby Lashley. And the referee just checking on Bobby Lashley. He might be dead. But that will do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what your favorite match was from this episode. And if you have a prediction on what the WrestleMania card is going to be, let me know. The matches we know right now is Undertaker versus Umaga, DX and the Hardys, Cena and Chris Masters, and Booker and Bobby Lashley. I will see you next time. Peace.